Hi Gemini, welcome back. This is going to be your reading for mid-month July. It is a you versus them spread, Gemini. So I'm going to pull cards on you, what your hopes, fears, next steps are. Then I'm going to pull cards on the person external to you, what their hopes, fears, next steps are. The person external can be, and usually is, whoever is of significance over these next 2 weeks or so. So it could be an intimate partner, it could be an ex, it could be family, friends, co-workers, whatever resonates with you while you listen to the reading. Also keep in mind, because it's general, it can go vice versa, okay? So also check out my other YouTube page, Tarot Talks with Dana, my social media account links all in the description box below. And let's get started here. So when I was shuffling before I started the camera, the overall shared energy had already come out, which is the Six of Pentacles. So this talks about equal give and take, generosity, whether that be with this person or just in general. So we'll see. And your overall energy that just came out is the King of Wands, High Priestess. So Gemini could be dealing with fire or earth this month, or have that in your chart. For those of you who aren't, then this is just the energy surrounding you for the reading. So I feel like it's a more action-oriented energy, Gemini, that you're embodying. Definite high focus on spirituality, your intuition, kind of thinking about more of what lies, beneath the surface of either this relationship or just in general this month. And like I said, some of you are dealing specifically with a fire sign that maybe you have to use your intuition with, okay? But for the rest of you, this is your energy, just being a little more outgoing, okay? I think Gemini is a pretty outgoing sign in general, but I think this next 2 weeks it'll really be highlighted for you, Gemini, probably. So person you're dealing with, overall energy. Let's see what we get here. Person Gemini is dealing with. So this person has the Death card and the Seven of Swords. Holy cow. Could be dealing with Scorpio or air, or this just could be the energy this person is embodying over the next 2 weeks. So if there has been deception going on with this person, it's coming to an end. There is a change occurring here. And so I do feel like some of you possibly may have had an ending already with this person. Others of you, it's this energy of going through quite literally changes and transformations in their energy. With the Seven of Swords here, and I'll clarify that later, there's some sort of cover-up, either whether that's covering up of emotions or to a much more negative degree, outright deception. So we'll see what that's about. How you view the person external to you, Gemini. How you view this person. Wanted 2 cards, I got 4. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So you have the Hanged Man here, the Eight of Cups, the Knave of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in this deck, and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. So I feel like Gemini, you view this person as someone that you're gaining a new perspective on. That's for absolute sure. There might have been a point in time where this person had to maybe walk away to collect themselves, or quite literally walked away from this relationship. There's a sense of seeing them as somewhat kind of focused on maybe even issues that stem from childhood. If you have children together, possible issues with that. But as a general energy, It is the energy of walking away. With the Knave of Swords here, I think you view this person as someone who can be somewhat immature with their communication. Sometimes I can also see the Page of Swords as the Deceit card, which is interesting because they have the Seven of Swords here. So we'll see how that ties in together. And then with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, it's a sense of progression. So maybe this person, you're watching them go through these changes where they're progressing away from the more negative traits that I just said. Or there's some sort of movement forward here in how you view them. But it's slow progress, really slow progress. So I'm going to keep it general, and then I will get more specific at the end. Okay. So, Page of Wands, the Magician, and how you view them. Also, I can't help but to notice right now that I have the Emperor on both sides, bottom of the deck. This is Aries energy, could be dealing with that as well, or have that in your chart. And underneath that is the Death card again. Some of you, it's Scorpio. But it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. Either way, to me, the Emperor at the bottom of both decks right now signifies that both of you are going to be in a very dominating energy in the month, or I should say the next 2 weeks of July. So, as you can guess, that could be good and that could be bad, you know? It's like having two alphas in the same room. So that's interesting. And just something like a side note. So the person you're dealing with sees you as the Magician, Page of Wands. Like I said, they see you wanting or having new beginnings over here, wanting to create, be more creative with your ideas as well, wanting to manifest. Okay, so that may be where your focus is, Gemini, and if so, they're aware of that. For others of you, the other way I can see this is some of you, they see you as like immature with your actions and somewhat manipulative at times. Okay, so some of you, they see you both of those ways. Some of you, it's one or the other. Like I said, I'm going to keep it general, and then I'm going to clarify it all. End of July. These cards ain't wasting no time today. Okay. Knight of Cups here. The Sun card. It's Leo energy there. Ace of Swords. So, towards the end of the month, this looks good. Gemini. There's an opening up here, okay? I feel like towards the end of July, early August, and I don't remember what your overall July reading was, but this looks like somebody may be coming forward to you, or you're at least open to that, okay? And it's a very optimistic energy. It's gaining clarity over a situation as well. It's gaining new information that makes you happy. So I really, really like that. Somebody might be coming towards you with a love offer and it makes you very happy. It could be this person. It could be someone else. So we'll see. Either way, you know, whatever this new information is, it puts you in the Sun energy, which is very positive, very optimistic. And so I like that. Gemini, person you're dealing with. Wow. So, this person is the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I'm going to guess, go on a wild guess here and say it's not this person that's going to bring you this happiness at the end of the month. It's someone else or it's yourself. Why? Because this person's in the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords. They're not budging. They're in a very fixed energy. It's like there's changes going on all around them, or they see that transformation in you, but they're fixated on heartache, quite literally. Whether that's from you or from someone external to you. And I feel like they feel a sense of defeat here. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, self-restriction here. And you're over here in the Justice energy, feeling balanced. Below that, the Ace of Wands, having new beginnings, passion. So I'm definitely going to need to clarify this and see what's this about. Because that's interesting right there. All right. What is the King of Wands over here? I keep wanting to clarify this one. I keep getting cards for this one. King of Wands. Who's the Knight of Cups over here? What's the new information? Oh my gosh. Gemini. What's the new information about? This is, wow. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to clarify a few more of these, but I'm going to go ahead and talk through this. Okay, it's really, really obvious that there's a large group of you that are watching where you had a person here that you had an ending with, and it could have been recent past, it could have been 6 months ago or so is the specific number I'm getting, or the number 6 weeks, 6 days, etc. And, you know, I feel like there is, over the King of Wands is the Queen of Cups. This is your overall energy. This is emotional creativity. Also, it's needing comfort, okay? You know, I think that your intuition has picked up that this person was, whoever you had this ending with, was up to no good, you know, was a liar, you know, because you saw them as that as well. And you saw them as walking away. So there's a very large group of you where this is somebody you had an ending with, you know, and you see this person slowly making progress towards you. Here's the problem, you know, when this person comes through, you turn into the King of Swords, which I think is a very cold energy. Why? What are you protecting? A lot of you are protecting your happiness here. You've gotten clarity over this person, the situation. And some of you are protecting a new relationship. And this new relationship is making you really happy. Okay? But I see that there's new information coming in that this person from the past, and why I laughed is because I was trying to get I was trying to clarify the Ace of Swords. I got the Ace of Swords again. So what is the new information coming in? Well, it's likely about someone that you have a past history with that has not been communicating or not telling you everything, trying to come through towards end of July, early August. And I feel like you are, it's like you're happy to get this information, but at the same time, you're really skeptical about it. And also, like I said, some of you have already moved on, and that person that's coming back around is going to realize that, and they're going to, and or already are, feeling a sense of defeat, because I feel like they go into this very fixed energy. I clarified the Four of Pentacles, it's the devil. I clarified the Three of Swords, it's the Five of Wands. This person ends up feeling fixated on the hurt. You know, the devil is very codependent, very toxic energy. Five of Rods is very conflict driven, inner conflict. Okay, this person, for a few of you, might actually try to stir up conflict. For others of you, it's just all happening internal, okay? And then they're looking at you like, wow, you moved on already? And they're going to view you in a very negative light as a manipulator. But what they're actually seeing is the consequence of their own doing. Because that's what they were doing. And Gemini, you know, some of you did manipulate the situation. But for most of you, I feel like it wasn't with the intention of hurting or manipulating. It was that, you know, things had come to an end, that you couldn't get the truth out of this person. So you moved forward and you ended up finding happiness, or finding quite possibly another partner for some of you. And, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, this person is clearly hurting over here. So I feel like when people are hurting, it's easy to jump to the conclusion of, you know, that person was manipulative or manipulating me, right? Now, the only reason I say that some of you, a few of you, and you're going to know if you're in this category, were manipulating the situation. And why would I say that? Because I can see that some of you are really happy that this person is trying to come back around. And you're kind of reveling in the fact that you are either over it or giving them the silent treatment. But it is possible that that's what this person did to you in the past. And so, two wrongs don't make a right, Gemini. All right. So that's a very small group of you, but, you know, I don't sugarcoat readings, and that's what I see. So if that doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry about it. Throw it out, keep going. Some of you, it's just quite simply you ended up finding happiness. I think you're happy to get the clarity regardless, though, because I think you'd been searching for clarity regarding this person, this situation. So I want to know what the Seven of Swords is. There's another group of you here, so certainly not all of you are going through this exact situation, and so I'm going to get to that in a minute. Yeah, OMG. OMG, Gemini. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I clarified the Seven of Swords. I got the Seven of Swords. Okay, I wanted to know what the Death card was about. This person trying to come back over down here towards August is the Knight of Cups. This person's overall energy, the clarifier was the Knight of Cups. It's this person here. And your stance is what I just said. So, yeah, this person... Death card again. There was an ending here. Lies here. Manipulation on their end. And I think that Gemini, if this person's playing that game with you, I hate to say this, you're kind of playing right along with it. For those of you that are in the group that is purposely not communicating back because maybe you want them to feel that. For others of you, like I said, you're protecting your own self-happiness or whatever else you have going on from this toxic person here. So, yeah. So I want to know what the generosity is about. Some of you have a Leo here. That might be helpful to you this month. Yeah, the King of Rods. Some of you might have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sag, that is trying to be generous with you this month. For some of you, this is the new person coming in. For others of you, this is the person that hasn't been generous to you in the past. I think either way, you have a helpful person here for the next 2 weeks, Gemini, that is more than willing to give you equal give and take, whether that's a helpful friend, family member, or for some of you, like I said, another partner here. All right, so that's the major message. Now, for those of you that this is not like an intimate partner, let me read this a different way. So that was group 1. If you're in that group, great. You might be in both groups or just one of them. For group 2, I feel like there's somebody going through a lot of transformations here, Gemini, and they're not really speaking on it. It's on an emotional level. That's quite obvious. Would not be surprised if it's a water sign. Okay. But it can be any sign. I have multiple signs out. I feel like, you know, you see this person trying to progress, and I feel like at the end of the month, you're going to be a little bit more open to this person than you have been. Okay, because I feel like you're getting clarity over this situation. And I feel like you know that this, whoever this is going through a lot. It may not be even related to you. They may have some conflict surrounding them, particularly over the next 2 weeks. You know, there's addictions here, there's heartache, there's trying to save up their money. So I feel like this person is going through a lot of turmoil. And Gemini, I feel like you're trying to stay positive over here, trying to be open and available and generous to this person, or they, you. Remember, this can be interchangeable. All right, and that's really all that it is. And I feel that you're going to have a person here that's going to help the situation out, and it's more than likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so that's another small group of you. That's group 2. But like I said, the primary message I saw was group 1. Either way, what signs could you be dealing with? The predominant zodiac signs I see out is Leo, Capricorn, Scorpio twice. Like I said, Cancer, Pisces. Small possibility of another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Libra is at the bottom of the deck here. And then this is Venus and Aquarius here. So yeah, those are the predominant signs I see. But those could be placements in your birth chart, could be placements in this person's birth chart, or it could just be the energy that's surrounding you this month or over the next 2 weeks. Either way, I wish you the very best, Gemini. Let me know how this works out for you. Till next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.